Now, at step 6. Hallo. In stap 6 by daai grafiek. Ek gaan nou daai merk. Where is it? 4, 5. Okay. Nou, step 6 sê hulle daar, vind die x-waarde van die buigpunt. Okay, now I want to quickly stop there because this is a kind of a funny concept, né? In Afrikaans praat hulle van buigpunt of hulle praat van, ek het nou verder gaan kyk, ook knakpunt sê hulle op baie keer. Ja. I'm just giving you the different types of wording. I'm going to say the English just now. Of hulle kan praat van die konfleksiepunt. En ek weet nie of daai kierie vir visie is nie. The English people, you luckily only have one word, and that is the point of inflection. Okay. Flexion. Point of inflection. Okay, now, what does it mean when we talk about point of inflection? Okay, so there's my graph. Nee, oh wag, ek gaan dit eintlik sonder daar wys. Gaan ons sommer net so. Sê net maar my grafiek lyk so. My grafiek lyk mos nou so, né? That's if it's a positive graph. Nee, but it doesn't matter whether it's positive or negative. So, what point of inflection is? Die buigpunt. That is basically the point where the concavity, ja, sê regte Engels woord, concavity changes, né? So, dit is eintlik die punt waar konkaviteit verander. Ek hoop dis reg gespel. Konkaviteit verander. Where concavity changes. The point where concavity changes. Okay, so we are going to get to that after we have practiced drawing all these graphs. But you get either concave up or concave down. Now think of a coffee cup, né? If my cup is upright, né? Yes, that is concave up, né? Lekker ouwe. If my coffee cup is upside down, né? Like that, it's concave down. Is julle by? Né? All right, so basically, if you look at this graph, this is concave down, né? And then somewhere over here, it has to change so that I will now have from there concave up. Do you guys agree? Is julle by? Nee? So that means that the point of inflection, die buigpunt, gaan daar wees. Okay. Tussen daai stukkie waar hy van konkaaf af na konkaaf af na konkaaf opgaan. Nee. Or if it was a negative graph, it would be concave up and then it's got to change to concave down. Nee. So somewhere over here in between those two. So we've got to work out what that point would be, the exact point. Ek weet dit gaan ergens daar wees, nee, maar ek moet daai presiese punt gaan uitwerk. Nou, hoe doen ek dit? To work out point of concavity, point of inflection, dan kry ons, kyk gou hier. This is first derivative, nee. Of that's derivative. Now, what we do is we get second. So kyk gou, nog 'n kappietjie. We get second derivative. Gaan jou nou wys? Meaning, we get the derivative, and then from that answer, I get derivative again. So jy doen hom net 2 keer, nee. Okay, so I get second derivative, and I make that equal to 0. That is step 6. Okay. Because once I have that, then I can go and solve x. Maar jy weet dat daai punt gaan mos 'n x waarde hê and it will have a y value. No. So to get the y value, and that is our last step, step 7. How do I get the y value? How did we get the y value in all the previous cases? We use that x and substitute it into original. No. Okay, so step 7 is sub x values into, and this part is important, original equation. Okay, is almal nog by daar? Okay, nou, ek wil net gou saam met jou, kyk gou agter op die bladsy, at the back of that page, they did number 6 and 7, right? Only halfway, so we still got to go and fill those in. But they gave you the second derivative already. I want to show you how we got to that first derivative, né? Ons het gesê, kyk gou hierso. Over here, we had first derivative, né? At step 4. Do you guys remember that? Okay, so if I have, ek gaan nou sommer gou praat van fx, né? Fx was minus x to the power 3 plus 14x squared minus 49x plus 36. Okay, so if I got first derivative, dit het ons by stap 4 gehad, that was minus 3x squared plus 28x, whoa, minus 49. Nice, you guys good with that? Fill it up? Okay, now if I want second derivative, so onthou daar moet 2 streepietjies wees, né? Okay, it means that I've got to derive from here. Okay, so the 2 times the minus 3 will give me minus 6x, and I actually to the power of 1. No, okay, and this 1 here multiplied with the 28 gaan vir my gee 28 and then x to the power of 0. No, and then the derivative of a constant is always 0. So that is in my second derivative. You guys good with that? Okay, so as ek nou dit gaan nul maak, okay, so meaning I'm going to make that equal to 0. So this is now step 6, né? Okay, dan wys hulle daar vir jou, gaan x wees hoeveel? So I can take out a common factor of 6. Nee. Hoeveel gaan ek uithaal? Kom, factorize. Okay, of jy kan hom net so go. Minus 28. So x will be positive 28, sorry, over 6. No. Okay. Step 7, substitute that in. Dink hulle wys daar vir jou, ja. So I substitute in that value. op 6. Bedraad minus 49 mal dit. And then plus 36. Hoeveel gee dit dan vir my? How much does it give me? Kyk gou, vat sakrekenaars, kom. Hulle sit in slaap. Hoeveel kry hulle? How much you guys get? Kom. 10.59259,259. Okay, met aan, ek gaan hom hou in fraction form. I'm going to say 27. As jy wil, maar onthou, jy gaan mos nou nie hierdie gaan desimaal gaan uitskryf nie, nee. The decimal just helps me to see where it would be. Okay, are you guys good? Okay. Gister het ons hier ja, sorry, joh. Is julle klaar? Okay, ek gaan hom nou vandag vir skryf. Minus 27. Okay, so ons buigpunt wat het ons gekry by die x-waarde? 28/6. And the y value is 286/27. So daar's my koördinaat van die buigpunt. Nee. Okay, now the last step on that page, heel agterop, is we now have to draw that graph. Nee, so kom ons doen gou dit, want hierdie is nou alles, these are all the steps that you now have to go and do for those 5 sums, nee? So kom ons kyk gou. Right, so we have x and y axis. Y as, x as. Okay, right. Step 1 was get the shape of the graph. En hierdie was 'n negatiewe grafiek. Nee. Okay, so I know it's definitely going to look like that. Down, up, down. Nee. All right. Then step 2 was get your the y-intercept. En dit was gewees hoeveel? Ek wil nou nie heeltyd terugskiepie, so kyk gou vir my. Step 2, what did we get? 36. Okay. En ek het nou nie my waardes mooi gaan aflees nie, maar toe maar. Okay, so 36. The x-intercepts. Wat was hulle? Step 3, what did we get there? 1, 9, 4. So 1, 4, 9. Yeah, people, but we plotted on the x-axis. Kyk gou. Kyk gou. 1 and 9 and 4. But if we plot it on the x-axis, I'm going to have 1, 4. Oei, jy sien net dis te klein. Ek gaan hierdie lyn moet skuif soontoe. Ek gaan nou daar. Okay, so let's say it will be at 1, 4, and 9. Okay, then step 4 was those turning points. Nou die draaipunte, kyk gou hier. Yesterday we ended here at step 5, nee? Maar ons het nooit ons fisiese draaipunt gaan skryf nie. So the x value at my turning point. Haai, ons het nooit eers, ek het dit geskryf, maar dit was uitgevee. The x values were, ek gaan nou hierso skryf. If x was 7, then the y value was 36. Nee. Okay, and then the other one was where x was 7/3. En kyk gou of julle dieselfde gekry het. Minus 400/27. Ek voel vir my dis bietjie woes. Ja, is dit wat jy gekry het ook? Okay, nee, dan is ek reg. Okay, so kom ons plot gou daai eerste enetjie. If x is 7, y is 36. So x is 7, y is 36. En sien jy dit? X is 7, y is 36. Nou so. En hy gaan daar so ook moes nou deurgaan by 36. Okay, then my other coordinate or the other turning point was hierdie gewees 7 op 3 met antwoorde 2,5 en dan y is minus 14. Okay, so 2,5 en y is minus 14, somewhere over here. Hy gaan 'n bietjie wonky wees met toe maar. Minus 400 over 27. Okay. Goed. En dan moenie lag nie. Hy gaan wonky lyk. Right? It's going to look something like this. It's got to go through there, through that x-axis, turn over here, go through the x-axis, turn over there, and go through the y-axis. Okay. Down, up, down. Okay. Maar, let's go. What I sometimes do, and remember when we ask you to draw a graph, we will give you the grid, or that, the grid. Ons gaan vir jou, klaar jou asse gee met die getalletjies, so dan sit makliker en dan gaan hy mooi in proporsie wees. Nee, maar as jy vir my van scratch af moet teken, dan is dit partykeer baie makliker om net dit te gaan doen. And then go fill in what your turning point is, go fill in what your coordinates are. Nee. Hulle gaan kyk na jou shape. Onthou jy kry punte vir x-intercepts, y-intercepts. You get a mark for the shape. So obviously if it's going to look like, ek is baie naby daaraan, as hy so gaan lyk, then they might subtract the mark for shape, nee? So try and just round it off a bit, so. Nee? Okay, dat dit dan net rond is. En obviously as dit 'n negatiewe grafiek is en jy het byvoorbeeld positief, dan, but there's only one mark for like the shape and the, die teken daarvan. Ja. Hoor gou hierdie deel. Kyk gou. If you've got to draw a third degree polynomial, you guys saw that there's 7 steps, nee, daar's baie werk. 11 marks, people. 11 punte. 11 punte, nee? Want, kyk gou, as jy nou gou hier kyk, nee? You get a mark for your shape. You get a mark for that y-intercept. You get a mark for the 3x-intercept. Jy kry 'n punt vir elke draaipunt, nee? Hulle gee partykeer nog vir each x and y at the turning point. So, dis maklik om by 11 uit te kom. Onthou, dis baie werk. Ja, maar dis baie werk. Dan kry jy net vir die x 'n punt. Want onthou, jy moes daai x gaan uitwerk het op sy eie. En dan moes jy hom nog gaan instel het ook. So, as jou x verkeerd is, kan ek saamwerk vir jou y-waarde. So, dis maar net dat jy nie alles of niks kan kry nie. Alright, so 11 marks, people, that's a lot. Right, any questions about drawing the graph? Okay, now I'm going to stop the video there.